Wow, can you believe 40 years since we got New Coke? It was dropped in April of 1985. It had replaced its original formula with New Coke after internal taste tests, like the Pepsi Challenge. I remember when they were doing that. We went to our state fair, and they were doing the Coke Pepsi Challenge. And I think that really got into the ego of Coca-Cola. They said, we got to do something because it seems like people like sweeter sodas. So they said, let's do New Coke because our Coca-Cola Classic, that is not as good. 79 days later, they realized they made a horrible mistake, and they quickly turned course. Pepsi was gloating, being like, yep, you guys messed up. So they kept it around. They called it Coke 2 in 1990, then just said by, July of 2002, let's just get rid of this stuff. But it's considered maybe the biggest soda flop of all time.
See, even Coca-Cola makes mistakes.
Yeah, they have. And look, it's not just Coke. I mean, both Coke and Pepsi, they have a long line of serious soda flops.
I was one of the rare people that enjoyed the clear Pepsi. That was a big deal back in the day where they took out...
Is that the Crystal?
Or the Crystal Pepsi, yeah. It looked clear.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Crystal Pepsi. That did not last very long. Some of the discontinued sodas that Coke has come out with. Do you remember any of these, Jay Bird? Coca-Cola C2.
I do remember that.
It was a low-carb cola that fizzled out despite big ad campaigns. It was around for only 3 years, 2004 to 2007.
Did not have a good taste to it.
Okay. Coca-Cola Black.
I do remember that as well.
I think I do. That was their coffee-infused Coke.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
Ew. That was around for 1 year, from 2006 to 2007. Do you remember the Sprite remix they did? It was a fruit-flavored Sprite.
I didn't hate it. It kind of reminded me of Skittles, and I'm not a big Skittle guy, but yeah, it wasn't bad. The key to that was to put it in your freezer for about 43 mins. Get it really sloshy.
Okay.
And then you drink it.
The key to that is add vodka.
Well, that doesn't help either, but I was 9 at the time.
You were a late bloomer.
That only got 2 years, from 2003 to 2005. Coke also did one called Volt. Do you remember that?
No.
It was a citrus energy soda for young men. It was marketed.
Only men?
So it was a sexist drink?
Yes, they aimed it at men, and it was all about kicking like an energy drink. Was that when you had the Surges and all those other kind of sodas and the energy drinks?
Jolt.
Yeah, those energy drinks, I think, really started to take over the market. So Volt, it sounds like Jolt, doesn't it?
It does.
It's got that same kind of, ugh.
Sexist cola.
Yes. Some of the Pepsi flops include a soda they did in 1991 called Wild Bunch. It was 3 summer flavors, and it was sold as a trio.
Ooh.
And it lasted only 1 summer. They realized what a terrible idea.
I don't know. Got me intrigued.
He likes all the ones that are terrible ideas that are sweet and fruity.
Yes, he does. He's got a thing over there. Pepsi Natural. Do you remember that? It was only out for 2 years, from 2008 to 2010. They built it as an all-natural soda. It came in glass bottles.
No.
Well, is that the one where they were trying to claim it was the purest sugar, like the healthier sugar?
I think so. They were kind of going at people that said, I don't drink soda because that's so terrible for you. They said, oh, wait, have you tried Pepsi Natural?
No, we have not.
Yeah. Do you remember Pepsi Jazz? It was a Diet Pepsi.
No.
It made you want to play the bass.
Did not do well. Only got 3 years. Pepsi AM. That was in the late 80s. Only around for 1 year. It was a higher caffeine morning Pepsi.
Yeah, I could use some of that. In the morning here, get bird jacked up. I like it.
You have a soda monkey on your back.
I'm trying to quit. I've been doing okay-ish.
Okay. And then there was Mountain Dew Sport. That was only around for 1 year, starting in 1990. It was a sports drink.
Were they trying to kind of compete with the whole, give me that Gatorade? That type of...
Yeah, I think so. And look, today is Coke and Pepsi, maybe they bought one of the energy drinks, because I know they'll do that. They'll buy a vitamin water or something like that. And I think that's what they've done. They've just said, okay, let's let somebody else launch it, and then we'll just buy it. and it'll be under our umbrella. But us trying to launch our own water or our own energy drink is just not working.
Got it.
And I think you can see why.
I'll tell you a soda that does not get the shine they deserve, and they've got some good flavors. Can I get amen for Crush?
Crush. Who makes that? Is that Coke or Pepsi?
I think that is Pepsi. I feel embarrassed. Hold on. Let me double check on that. But they got a peach crush.
Yeah.
Oh,
They had some good ones. I love the Orange Crush.
girl, you would love a peach crush with a little vodka.
I've had a peach crush. It's not bad.
That is not bad.
With a little vodka, with a little lemon. Ooh, that's
Do you
good.
notice every soda Virginia ever has alcohol in it?
Well,
Why would I drink one without vodka?
yeah, it looks like Crush is Pepsi, Kev.
Do you remember Lemon Lime Slice?
Yes, we were the biggest Slice family. They had Mandarin Orange. They had Slice. My mom and Aunt Ann thought it was, I guess, a healthier soda. Trust me, it was not.
No. It was Pepsi's answer to Sprite, and then they replaced it in 2003 with Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist, not good. Slice, very good. Sierra Mist tastes like, I don't know,
That's
man.
crazy. Then they replaced a good soda with one that's not nearly as good. Is Sierra Mist still even around? I thought it was
Isn't
in
it-
and out.
I think they say Sierra Mist is healthier. That's why she don't like it.
Okay, yeah.
What? It almost tastes like there's like, it's going to sound weird, but like flakes of, I don't know, skin.
I think it's got less sugar in it, so she don't like it.
Nah, man, it ain't good. I don't know what it's got in it, but it ain't got taste.
So his has lots of sugar, yours has lots of alcohol.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.